Hey, this is Major TV. Let's talk. The topic I chose to speak about is something that I've been drawing from comments people been making, particularly black people that's also saying negative things or non-supportive things in fact. And what I really want to talk about in the topic I chose to entitle Why So Many People Hate NFAC. Had to think about it, right? Black people, first and foremost, not used to black people arming themselves and turning to white people or the ruling class and say, look, we're looking for justice or else. Right now we're talking, we're warning, and we're showing you all they're willing to talk, but if this continue going on, we're going to have to defend ourselves. And I know black people are tripping off because we haven't really seen nothing like that in our era. We know about the Black Power movement in the 60s and 70s and what have you. And we know about the different black towns who had to get arms and fight against the ruling white class, in which we know that was a complete genocide because the government assisted with them hurting black people, even when we were still at a disadvantage and losing, and the government stepping in. We know they sided with the whites. Now we're in a new day and age where some of the same things we're going through then is going on now. A lot of stuff that have been happening in the black community and throughout this country has been done in a subliminal, covert way, where you know there's racism involved, institutional racism, systemic racism, but to try to call it out, knowing that the ruling class is going to automatically cancel you out and make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about. They'll go so far as throwing you on the bus and then trying to get you blackballed. When you look at white people, specifically, and why they hate NFAC so much, and why they allow NFAC so much, because just the very thought in their mind that they're trying to do what? They're saying what? They automatically become ballsy, tough, bad guy type, right? And they will go they will go, you gotta realize the media itself, the government itself, have played a big old part in perpetrating crimes against black people. White people, particularly, played a major part with putting out a lot of lies on black people since we've been in this country. 3/5 of human, causing N-words, coon, you name it. Talking to us in every derogatory way, using every derogatory word to remind us that we wasn't itching their eyesight. Fast forward to now, same stuff going on. See, the problem, what I don't understand is, they will sit there and tell you in your face that it's not like this and it's not like that. That we came a mile long way and the thing has changed. When you look around their children, and you look at them, and the stuff they be trying to say they can't be responsible for what their forefathers did, how they don't want to give no reparation, they don't want to pay back no kind of retribution for the things they did. Just let you know that things haven't changed, and it's worse because here you're in 2020 and you're still fighting for basic rights. And the little you do have, they be like, oh, you're doing good. You got this and you're doing that. You know how hard it was for us to get this? We wasn't like you. They got that silver spoon in our mouth. And I ain't talking about just wealth, I'm just being privileged, being white. But you sit there and attack a group that's just saying they're sick and tired of seeing black people getting killed. Sick and tired of seeing black people not getting promoted. Sick and tired of seeing black people being televised on TV, all over social media in a negative way. Sick and tired of passing laws that's against us. And then you lock us up, throw away the key, and then won't even give us the basic rights to try to fight back. We had to go through hell, then spend all our money trying to get out instead of deal with the problem of getting a job because we have a felon on our back, or X on our back, a felon conviction. You automatically strip our voting rights and right to carry arms once you do all that. Since slavery ended, there have been every little law they can charge us with, they will charge us with. It's been an ongoing thing. And the people we see, whether they're white militias, whether they're everyday white people that's just being a troll, being a racist, just being outright nasty, that's who we're dealing with. We're not dealing with normal people. They don't care about us. I don't care much we brown nose. I don't care much we try to talk to them and hold a decent conversation. I don't care we try to just talk sense to some white people. They don't even get it. Not trying to get it. Because you know what? The same way black people been brainwashed, all that whitewash, education, religion, and all that, they are too. They just as messed as we are. And the funny part, they can know it's a lie, but they're going to support it because why? That's what's been put in them. That's why when they be making them comments on my page, you know, we starting to block them. I be saying this is what we have to deal with every day of our life. Because see what y'all doing in these comments and how y'all trying to dismantle or not NFAC off their mark because of what they're trying to do. That's who y'all are. Y'all evil. Y'all devils. Malcolm X Nation line was not lying. Y'all devils. Y'all see life through a tunnel vision. That Eurocentric racist mentality. And you have a lot of black people with that same mentality. They just glad they got a car, a house. They glad because some kids can go to nice schools and whatnot. They won't be cool, Mr. Bobo. They won't ignore all the issues going on in our community. Why? Because they won't make you mad. And you make it, in fact, it's on that ass. In fact, really talking that business and see all y'all talking that nonsense about them. Like Grandmaster Jay said, nobody never shot us neither. Nobody mess with us. I promise you this. From what I witnessed Saturday, go mess with them. Go mess with them. Trust me, they got that business for you. They got that business for you. I bet my life on that. I can't see no man get on and go on the public like that and not ready to shoot. Because guess what? Them, all of them will become exposed. It's not a game. You make fun about police being out there. They'll be like that for the white militias and the white racist groups too. But you already know they come out of black people, they're overly aggressive. Only reason why they do the permit and go through all that because that's what Lafayette mandates and laws were. Y'all are damn haters. And I'm not gonna even say y'all should be ashamed of y'all, so y'all don't care. Y'all don't care them. But y'all got time. It's gonna be coming. It's gonna come. And when it's gonna come, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel a rat. All the evil shit y'all been doing, all the evil stuff y'all been talking, all the things y'all represent, gonna blow up in your face. Enjoy it right now. You know what your good book say, huh? The first gonna be last and last gonna be first. You know you believe in that. Well, you better apply. Because if not, and you don't, I'm gonna say it like this: don't apply, because y'all don't believe nothing about the Bible, which I'm not into that either. But I know scripture. But I know one thing. Y'all talk all that smack. In the day, y'all gonna bust a grape and a fruit fight. And if y'all do shoot somebody, I'm gonna be in the back. Won't even look the man in the face. A bunch of cowards. Hating these people, they stand up for their people. The people getting shot down like dogs. Their people not getting promoted in position they should get. They're being told, wait in the back of the line. They can't get this long, they gotta get that kind of long. Really? Or Democrats got y'all neighborhoods looking bad. No, it's not just Democrats. Democrat, Republican, the federal government, and white people got it like that. Happened way, way before. Then all this crazy stuff about Democrats, Republicans. First, Republicans was the ones that was fighting back in the day for civil rights, what have you. And it just flipped over in the 60s when Lyndon B. Johnson became president, what have you. And he passed a civil rights bill. That's a bunch of bull crap. Both white parties. Malcolm X say the best, the bullet of the battle. He give you a whole story about the Democrats. Here, they ask for your vote. All these segregationists and people in the South. Guess who segregation is right now? These same people that's running office in the South. They just modern with it. Covert with it. And back in the day, overt. He said it asked you to vote for them. They turn around when they get in Congress, these senators and what have you. They pass, they go through all the bills and whatnot. After go through all the bills, then they go to you, the last person. I see what I'm gonna do for you. And then they turn around, rubber stamp something saying no. Like you see, you've been bamboozled, you've been tricked, you've been played on. They didn't file a vote like he said famously that the Democrats and Republicans, they divide the white vote. And the blacks be the last one to come in and level the playing field off, and then one of the parties win. But at the end, what we get? Nothing. Keep talking about voting. Person not aligning with your views. Now, I suppose we got to take the ass out of office one way or another. We're getting used and played too long. At the same time, we getting shot down like dogs. You go talk to them about it. They're talking about investigations. They got to look at that. Look at what? It's on videotape. I support NFAC, everything NFAC stands for. And for the black conscious community and blacks that's talking about NFAC and why they hand bust a bullet and blah, blah, blah. They say they come in peace to somebody point a gun or shoot at them first. But they trying to teach us to defend ourselves. Not for them everything around NFAC. You got a bunch of men like myself out here. So he's showing us how we can do our own thing. But I'm just sick and tired of, I don't care too much how white people feel. It's black people that's in the middle and wondering what they should do. Doing them going too far. Y'all should know, them people ain't that stupid to be shooting at no police. How powerful the government is and expect for them people to win. They're doing things in a tactical way. These whites and coon blacks trying to make fun of them not doing anything. They just doing a formation, dummies. They're not out there to shoot. They're out there to show people how to defend and protect yourself through the same thing these white militias doing. You don't have to respect us. We're going to make you respect us. If you kill us, always be another one come behind us. Always. You killed Malcolm X. You killed Martin Luther King. You killed members of the Black Party and the Black Liberation Army, Black Panther Party and the Black Liberation Army. You killed in that terms. We know about all this. But a lot of got killed too. And it's just sad. In 2020, we fussing about civil rights. We worrying about black people carrying guns when whites been carrying guns the longest. They just ran to Michigan State building and what have you about not wearing masks. Me even covered. So damn biased. So I can get shot down dead tomorrow for my comments. I don't care. You've been killing us. We're going to rise above all this. See, what y'all don't remember, what y'all fail to see, we rose above slavery. Even though it messes up a lot, We have a lot of in-house fight because we don't understand who the true enemy is. Because we've been taught on the winner lens syndrome, divide and conquer mentality we have, and don't see the true enemy is. We gotta learn how y'all did. Y'all put your differences on the side to bring us down. Y'all put our differences on the side to fight back. We're not trying to be better than y'all. We're not even trying to kill y'all. We're trying to stop y'all from killing us. We're trying to be better for ourselves, love ourselves. And you understand that. You understand what Grandmaster Jay stands for? He stands for everything you've been told what black people should not stand for. All of us are not submissive. All of us are not going to take the BS. Some will die. And we showed you in history who would die for a better tomorrow, for the next one behind us. They constantly be ridiculed, made fun of, put in our place, held back, killed, put in prison, stripped of our basic moral, human rights. People tired. That's why you hate NFAC and what it stands for. That's why you hate Grandmaster Jay. Because, yeah, he loose by the mouth. He said a lot of reckless things by his mouth. But a lot of time he be on point. That's just frustration. That's just anger. Because you go talk to people about why you killed this person and why you're doing that. And they just tell you anything. Because they know that they got the power. Then you got to go home and scratch your head like, damn, what my next move going to be? Knowing that if you go against this powerful government, what can happen? And so-called white men, they're supposed to be against the government. And for this and for that, shoot, for black people, they get with the government and everybody that bring us down. But it's cool. We're used to it. Every race riot took place in United States history all the way to 1870 in Boogaloo, Louisiana. Elan Massacre, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Black Panthers. The different riots around the country. The government always helped y'all. We was always underdog. We always got slaughtered and killed. Always been lied on. Every time we spoke about injustice, we militant. We rebels. We this, that, and other. But here, this country supported rebels. The country supported insurrections and all this. It's just an unfair fight. Unfair advantage. But that don't mean we have to give up. We have to kick rock. We got to hold our head down. We got to fight. So there's no more fighting us. Because you know what? I want to be on the right side of history. And that means me sacrificing my life. Cool. I already talked to my family and let them know what's going on. This is a real war. This is a war for humanity. This is a hard war for equality. It's a war for just freedom. Every word of it. And it's been like this the whole time I've been in this country. We better wake up. Better stop playing and start realizing what's going on. This hate we seeing about NFAC, about movements about Black Lives Matter, anything dealing with denouncing white supremacy is a real issue in our community in this country. And though a lot of people speak about it now, major media and people with media personalities are speaking about it, that's just not enough. Things have to be done. We're voting and all that. We got to hold everybody, even politicians, accountable. So I just wanted to talk about and address the hate. And I don't know if I did a good job because I kind of got personal about a lot of things. I didn't write no bullet points down. I didn't try to look at no paper. Like, a lot of things be raw emotions and me just talking about what's real. And it's just sad, and I seen one guy say, you never respond to racism. You never talk to racists. You never shake a hand with racists. You never agree to racists. He went on and on and on. And I totally agree with him. But what I will do is address some things. Because there's people that are listening and reading comments and things they're saying on the different YouTube channels and what have you. I'm listening to people blatantly lie about 2 people got shot. Going over NFAC. Nah, that wasn't even, had nothing to do with NFAC. That was prior for they start marching. I mean, they love Trump, right? Trump talk about fake news. These people have a lot of fake news in them. All that stuff Trump talking about fake news, a lot of these guys represent that. Fake news. But that's who they are. They liars. They liars. And nobody liar, right? Can't trust them. And one thing I don't like a liar. And you have to research and read for yourself. I go off what nobody say. It's going down, it's real out here. They hate NFAC telling people, black people, to wake up, stand up, stop doing that dumb nonsense. That's all. So I just had to just talk. Y'all take care.